Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday today? Yeah, Wednesday. So kind of a random day to be picking up a video, but we're doing a birthday party for my daughters this morning, well, this afternoon. I'm going to spend the morning getting ready for that. I have a lot to pick up around the house and get put away and organized and stuff, so I thought I would just bring you along for what feels like kind of the last summery thing we're going to be doing this year. It's possible that we will be doing something this weekend, but for the most part, I don't know. It's starting to feel like fall. I'm definitely in my like fall mode. It's been rainy and like very overcast the last couple days, so I've just been feeling very fall lately anyway, so I'm fully ready to accept the fall weather and all of everything that comes with it. So today is probably our last like summery thing. So it's not actually my kid's birthday, but they both have birthdays in December. We are expecting another baby in December, and it's also just a hard time to like get friends together anyway. So we are gonna be doing like it's not really a half birthday either because it's August, but calling it a half birthday. We're doing a Little Mermaid themed party. My mom really planned it and is putting this together, so she wins the Grandma of the Year award. We're gonna go to a splash pad and do like mermaid activities in the water, but seeing as it's rainy and overcast and a little bit chillier today, we're just gonna have it here at my house. So I need to get my house put back together. I'm gonna bring you along for it, and then I think we'll probably go through some more of our summer bucket list items. If you're new here, my name is Ashlyn. I'm a 27-year-old stay-at-home mom. We live very frugally as my husband is finishing his master's degree and we're saving for our first home. So I make lots of frugal lifestyle videos, budgeting content, all that kind of thing. If that sounds like something you'd like, then I would love it if you would subscribe. I actually am so excited that we're having the party here because it gives me the motivation I need to like, I don't know, do all the little things that have been bugging me in my house. Like, it's not like it's messy. There's just stuff all over the counters everywhere. So, I don't know, just putting away all the clutter gives me the motivation to get it done. So, let's do it. Party's over. I didn't show you the end of my prep because it got a little crazy. We decorated some more in the living room. We even did these little seaweed things on the wall, which I think turned out really cute. But it was a really fun party. Just had a couple friends over for my daughters and played games and opened presents and had cake. So it was a good time. Sorry I didn't bring you along. Just got a little hectic there, but I did want to catch you up on what we've been doing this summer. It is the next day and I just wanted to talk with you through kind of what we've been up to. I've been a little bit MIA on this channel, which keeps happening, and I think it's just like I'm really good at filming things. Well, I'm okay at filming things throughout my week, but then I don't really know how to like put it all together because a lot of the time I'm just like grabbing the camera and starting to film something without giving any explanation. And then when I'm like thinking about editing, it's just overwhelming because nothing has any narration to it or anything. So I'm gonna give you a little flashback clip now, so you can see kind of where I was at when I started like thinking about this video. I have been feeling so oddly ready for summer to be done. That's totally unlike me. I don't know if it's because the weather's been really hot, like it's been like high 90s every single day, which makes it hard to get out with the kids, or if it's that I'm pregnant and everything is hot anyway, or just that we have some exciting things happening at the end of the year, so I'm like ready for the end of the year and the weather that comes with it to come. I don't know, but I have been finding myself kind of wishing away summer, which I'm not okay with. I am a summer person through and through, so I've decided to recommit myself to checking off all of the items on our summer bucket list. So we've done quite a few of the things that are on there, and I feel like what's left is like the harder stuff to do, so I'm not sure. But this morning on our way to the store, the AC is gonna turn on. So this morning on the way to the store, we passed this what looked to be a farmer's market, and I decided that because we haven't been to a farmer's market literally all summer long, and it's one of my favorite things to do, we would stop and go to it. It ended up not being a farmer's market, really. It was like a library event that was, I don't really know. It had a fantasy theme. Like, I think it was like D&D, but also like furries. There's a mix of both of those things going on. So not totally our vibe, but it was fun to stop by. So that's kind of those clips that you saw. I'm not gonna check that off the list because I don't think it really counted, because it wasn't like a farmer's market that had anything besides like dice for games and furry masks, but still fun to go to. My kids played on the playground for a little while and they thought it was a fun outing, so all's well that ends well. But I do want to make sure that we are making the most of the rest of the summer, because I mean, we really only have like a month or two of the warm weather left. And while I am looking forward to fall and all the exciting things happening in the winter, I just love summer and being warm and not having it hurt to go outside. So all that to say, this is my checking off our summer bucket list video. So pretty soon after I filmed that little farmer's market visit, I was still in the mood to like, let's check some things off of our summer bucket list. Let's take advantage of it being still beautiful weather and, you know, just being able to go outside. So I woke up on a Sunday morning, I made us breakfast, I got us to church, all of that sort of thing. It was feeling like, I don't know, everybody was in a bad mood that day. I was in a bad mood, my husband was in a bad mood, our kids were in a bad mood. We were a negative household that day. So despite that, I still in my mind wanted to get us out of the house to have like a little picnic lunch outside. So I had spent probably, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes putting together a little like lunch tray of sorts to take with us to the park. Everybody was like losing it about having to leave the house. Nobody wanted to go. I didn't really feel like going at that point because I was having to fight everybody, so it was just not going that great. But then we went and it ended up being so nice. honestly, my brother through his work got tickets for a bunch of baseball games this season. And he so kindly offered to have like a few nights that he was taking different groups of our family. We have a very big family, so he had to split it up. But they were doing a princess themed baseball night. And so the team was playing their baseball game, but they were also having a princess theme to it. So there was lots of Disney music playing, everybody dressed up. We went and had so much fun. The tickets were actually like a VIP club member ticket, and so we got free food. We got to sit very close. We were right behind home plate, and it was just so much fun. We had a blast. They did a drone show at the very end that was also princess themed. My kids loved it.
For the AAA offenders of the Los Angeles Lakers, your
We did check off quite a few things on our summer bucket list. Summers felt long to me this year, it's weird because like I said, I'm the biggest fan of summer, and it's like the season that I wait for, but most likely because I'm pregnant, I just like cannot handle the heat this year, and I'm very excited for fall. So it's been a bit rainy and a little colder. Not really, it's still in the 70s, so it's not really cold, but it's cooling down at least. And so I'm hoping that fall is upon us and that here in Utah we will actually get a fall season this year. So this is me wrapping up our summer bucket list and honestly wishing for fall at this point. I'd love to know if you are more of a summer person or if you also are just really wanting the cool weather this year. Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel, and I will see you again very soon for another one. Bye!